Welcome everyone, you have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricky, and today I bring you pretty intense reading. Every single reading I've been doing for you guys has been pretty intense. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. The theme of your reading is the Six of Cups. The theme is friendship. All right, we've got the card upright. This is the card of people coming together, enjoying each other's company. This reading is for someone with a very small group of friends. Okay, so if you have a small group of friends, like maybe two, literally three, two, I mean, this reading is for you. The cards are presenting you with a warning here. And the warning is for you to start something new. Feels like you need to complete something. You did get the World reversed. The World is number 21 of the Major Arcana, which speaks of an ending, and it speaks of a new beginning as well. So it's the dichotomy of it all, with the World. What we have essentially is you reaching the point where you need to make some kind of final push to get to the finish line and reach that final cycle. And you need to plan and strategize to make this happen, because it feels like a lot of you have been jaded or hurt by this King of Cups. This is someone who you depended on, who you love, maybe, some lover, whoever, right? Whoever this King of Cups is in your life, they've left you feeling depleted. They've left you feeling like, what's the point? It almost feels like you just don't want to engage with the world, go out, have friends, have fun, because you're kind of still stuck on that energy of just emotional disturbances, right? And so you've got the Two of Wands. The reason why I'm saying you need to plan this out is because the Two of Wands speaks of planning. Here we have a merchant in ancient Egypt sending his camels out into the desert. These camels are going to bring back all of the luxuries and all of the things that you can imagine so that he can resell in the markets and make a profit, right? So it speaks also of profiting and benefiting from relationships, friends, people around you. It almost feels like you haven't reached that final finish line. You haven't reached success because you're unwilling to engage with the world and build connections and build friends, right? So you have to get out there. Now, I also threw 3 oracle cards, and these oracle cards are pretty intense, okay? But I also wanted to speak about another card that was at the bottom of the deck, which is the Star. Love this star. This is the Virgin Mary. I mean, look at this. The Virgin Mary in the Sea of Chaos. And the Virgin Mary in this illustration speaks of guidance. It speaks of following a light, the light of God, Spirit, pretty much guiding you towards safe harbor. This is your lighthouse. So there's going to be some kind of guidance that's going to be shown to you. But ultimately, if you're trying to find guidance within this King of Cups, and remember, this King of Cups showed up reversed. Whoever this person is, this is likely someone who's very toxic. This is someone who's just very mean, very nasty. This is someone who emotionally just treats you very harshly, says things that shouldn't, extremely manipulative, uses their words to keep you in a bind. They know what emotional levers to pull to keep you controlled and to keep you in a state of just kind of panic and dependence. And so, whoever this king is, you're being advised to potentially let them go, right? We can look at this both ways with the World reversed and the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands, and we can look at it and combine it with the King of Cups, and it can also pretty much be telling you have to let go of the leeches and the people that are really just trying to hurt you. King of Cups reversed, this is narcissistic energy, right? This is a manipulator. This is someone who's actively trying to benefit themselves. They don't really give a damn about you. So, it's important for you to walk away from those energies, especially because a lot of divine feminines are watching this, and, ultimately we've got this king showing up here, which is not good for you. Now, we've got 3 oracle cards that speak of something completely different, which is pretty interesting. We've got the Teacher showing up, we've got the Fool showing up, and we've got the Visionary showing up, and all of them actually came out reversed, which is interesting. So we start with the Visionary. I'm going to go ahead and just read them to you. The fact that they're reversed speaks of the shadow side to them. And this one says, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And so it almost feels like some of you are engaging in maybe some kind of fraud. Maybe you're doing something wrong where you might get in trouble with your community, your friends, your family. People are noticing that you are, that the relationships that you're keeping around are relationships that are very toxic to the point where maybe you might be doing something illegal with these people and it's going to blow up in your face. So you're being asked to shy away from that. Again, King of Cups energy reversed. I mean, that if the glove fits, right? For some reason, you like to engage, I think, with these people. You like to find guidance in these people. You think that this King of Cups has some kind of strength that they can provide you. But the fact that the strength card was at the bottom of the deck reversed tells me that whoever this King of Cups is, who you think is filled with strength, is actually extremely weak. Only weak people would want to defraud and hurt other people. This doesn't come from a place of strength just because they're loud, just because they might have a following online, just because they're boisterous does not make them competent, right? So, we have the strength card showing up reversed. This is a fool. This is someone who's just going to end down the wrong path. They're going down the path of perdition, and you're just kind of following along like a dummy. So it's time to grow up, and it's time to realize who you're surrounding yourself with. And it's time to realize that you've kind of lost yourself in this, right? You've got the All Gifted also showing up. She came out reversed. This is another card in this deck, an additional card, card 79. And it speaks of the self. And when it's reversed, it tells you that you have compromised yourself and your ideals and your principles for someone else or someone else's vision. And this is going to leave you depleted and asking for help from other people. So again, we go right back to the Oracle that gave us some more information. Selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Don't compromise for people, right? Compromise for yourself. Then we've got the Teacher. And the Teacher reads, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Boy, oh boy. So whatever it is that you're learning from this King of Cups, and now we also have another person showing up here, now this is a prince also showing up reversed. There's a lot of men around you that are very toxic. I mean, horribly toxic, right? King of Cups, now we got the Prince of Wands reversed, both of them. I mean, this is like bottom of the barrel shit that you're engaging in and you're associating with. That's what the cards are saying. Don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me. I know every time you open this app, there's some tarot reader. We'll just call them witch ladies. They're telling you that they're gonna come back, that they love you, that they're the one. And every time I come onto this app and I do a reading, it's almost the exact opposite. So just view me as your balance here, okay? Again, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But ultimately, yeah, you need to be careful with these energies here, right? Prince of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed. These are not, you can't paint over the fact that these are toxic people that are leading you down the path to perdition. You have to essentially see it for what it is. You've lost yourself with these people. So here's the thing. A lot of you might not even accept this message because you did get the All Gifted reversed, which is you, yourself. You and, well, I love this card because it's got Pandora's box and she's holding it. And it's almost like if you can unlock Pandora's box, that is the secret to yourself and the essence of you. The fact that it's reversed means that you have lost yourself in the presence of these fools, these kings without crowns. It's time for you to realize that you're blocking your blessings, which is why you've got the World showing up reversed, right? You're blocking your final. It's like, in life, if you want to get to that next point, you have to kind of beat that level, right? If not, you can't advance. How can you go to the next level if you can't advance? And if you have leeches and you've got these narcissists and these horrifying energies around you showing up here reversed, holding you back, leading you down this path, then how can you expect to grow and just be anything other than, well, parasites? Which is what the oracles are leading us to believe, right? Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills, selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And then finally, the Fool, which came out reversed, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. My goodness, right? It's almost like whoever's watching this, you're learning from the wrong person, right? You're engaging, you're associating with people who are unfortunately just destructive, chaotic, bottom of the barrel shit, and you need to get away from this energy, right? You need to find yourself. You need to find the Ten of Cups. This is another card that showed up. Well, I keep pulling cards at this point. So the Ten of Cups showed up, And this is who you are, right? This is a family illustration of a family. We've got multiple generations showing up. This is the card of happiness, joy, prosperity. We see here new children. You know, there's just so much beauty here, right? There's victory that comes from that. You are going to reach the wheel of fortune. When it comes to your prosperity, when it comes to you reaching a point of success, you're going to reach that point, but it's going to take you getting rid of energies that are no longer there to help you or serve you in any capacity. This is going to be a difficult thing to do because it almost feels like your identity is so tied with these people that it's almost like you're not yourself. You are them. You know, you are an extension of them. They're an extension of you. They've used you. They've manipulated you. They've told you lies. They've kind of kept you there, and you're just there. You know, at this point, you're just there. You are not going anywhere. You're stuck. You're in the same place, and evident by the Chariot, which is also showing up here, reversed, right? Chariot, forward moving momentum. Chariot is always finding that next thing to tackle, and you know, the Chariot is a card of victory, right? Victory, victory, victory in the face of adversity. The Chariot rides, and the Charioteer understands what needs to happen. The fact that it's reversed tells me that you have no clue where you need to go, how you need to do it, when you need to do it, and ultimately, you have to cut the head of the snake off. That's what I'm kind of getting here. I'm seeing the image of a snake, and the snake needs to get that head cut off. And you need to be the one to do it. You need to get an axe, you need to get a sword, you need to get a knife, and you need to cut that head off, and you need to move on with your life, all right? Sometimes that's what's best. And yeah, cut those energies. Understand that they're operating from a point of weakness. That's why they have the Strength card showing up here reversed. And now you are also operating within that weakness. So it is time to engage with the world responsibly. Keep in mind the lessons of the oracles, right? Manipulation, abusing people, using comedy to hurt people instead of helping them and encouraging them. You know, just selling yourself for, you know, and selling yourself to the highest bidder. Using humor to wound. Just partaking in destructive skills and defrauding people. This is some pretty intense energies here, okay? Like, this is like two-faced, like underbelly, underworld vibes here. So, there really is not much else I can say. This is a pretty intense reading. I hope you guys can appreciate it. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, then let me know either way. Just go ahead and leave a comment. Anyways, final message. I started an Etsy store. I'm going to be selling tarot decks and oracle decks there, so check the link for that. I am offering private readings now. If you guys are interested, there is a limit on how many private readings I'm going to be doing, so just keep that in mind. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night wherever you are.